Hi there, and welcome to the video. Today I wanted to talk to you about Escape from Tarkov and whether or not you should buy it. For those that don't know or have only heard a little bit about it, the quick overview is that it is an instance-based, hardcore, tactical looter shooter with a strong emphasis on realism. So basically how it works is you have your inventory here and you have a character. You put all sorts of gear on your character, from backpacks to armor to guns, helmets, even earphones, which really affect how you hear things in the game. Then you would go to the Escape from Tarkov, select your main character, and pick a map, and then go into like a 45-minute instance on that map with tons of loot and a couple other players and some AI enemies as well. And, do your best to complete your objectives, be it find stuff, kill stuff, do quests. There are tons of quests in the game. And yeah, do your best, just in general. So as far as the realism goes, all of the gun parts and the guns themselves are modeled after real-life guns that you can find, in real life. They made a very deep gun customization system that allows you to take a gun from this nasty pile of scraps, or parts, not really scraps, they're parts, into something like this. And you can basically just, you start with the upper receiver, you get the gas block, the handguard, all sorts of parts like this just kind of start going on there, and then all of a sudden you end up with something that looks kind of like a gun, doesn't it? And all those parts can be, there's like tons of different kinds, and there's all sorts of ways to optimize to be exactly what you want, and it's a very deep gun customization system. And something very unique to this game. Your different parts of the body all have their own health bars. So if your leg gets shot out, you can't run anymore. You have to hobble on it. Your arm gets shot out. You can't really aim that well. Your head gets shot out. You die. That kind of thing. All the bullets, they have travel time and bullet drop, as you would expect in a realistic game. And You even gotta feed and water your character. We got a little lunchbox full of food and drinks. Don't mind all of the sugar. My character has a problem, okay? Really, the hardest and most frustrating part about this game is the fact that any gear that you bring into a raid can simply be lost. If you die with the gear, not only do you lose everything you found in the raid, you lose everything you brought into it as well. There is one way to get it back through this system they have called insurance. That's not really in the scope of this video. Just know that when you die in a raid, you lose the majority of your stuff and you don't get to take anything new out of it. And that's just really bad and can be really frustrating when you get one-tapped from the other side of the map. So yeah, let's get to the actual question of, should you buy it? I think it is a very good game. It's still in beta. It's been in beta for like 7 years, but it's been constantly getting updated. The devs are very active, and every time they do a big update, it's substantial and it makes really good and positive differences to the game. Like the most recent one they did in the current update is that they added the proximity voice chat system, so you can talk to people. You don't always have to shoot them anymore because you don't know what they're doing. You can just say, hey, what's up, my dude? And cooperate if you want. Or you can trick people into giving you stuff and then kill them and then take the rest of their stuff. It's, there's all sorts of stuff you can do. If you like hardcore and tactical gunplay with like minimal HUD and no hit direction indicators, all that kind of stuff, then this is for you. If you like games with steep learning curves that you can really sink your teeth into and learn a little more about every time you play, then this is also a game for you. There's so much to learn, from loot routes to, armor versus ammo types and which gun parts go on which guns and how you customize them, where the quests are. There's like 1,000,000,001 things to learn. Not the least of which is map navigation. There's like 8 maps and they're all huge, and there's so much to learn about how to get around them. It's crazy, but very fun if you're into that kind of thing. Also, if you like playing Tetris with all your loot, I think this having stuff in here, this sort and move around and stuff is very fun. I could really sit here and just like reorganize, like, hey, this has an orange background and this has an orange background, so maybe we should sort them together. But wait, this is food and this is medicine, so this kind of goes back up here. I could really do stuff like that like all day. So that's not the least enjoyable part of this game to me. But yeah, the other thing to take into consideration is that sometimes you do lose your gear. Often you lose your gear, so you need to be able to, you know, let it go. Sometimes it's really frustrating. Like I said, sometimes you do get one tapped from the other side of the map and you have no idea what happened, and you lose all your stuff because of it, and it's your best stuff, and you took so long to customize the gun and build it up from scraps, and it's just gone in the blink of an eye. If you can deal with that kind of frustration and you don't mind it and you can accept it as part of the game, then I think you'll do well in this game and should give it a try. So yeah, if you do decide that you're up to the challenge and you want to pick up the game, I will be making a video breaking down some helpful information and tips that I wish that I had when I was getting started in Tarkov. And if you have any questions, either from that video or this video, I stream every weekday from noon Eastern US time to at least 4 p.m. Eastern US time. When I play Tarkov, it's often very much later because, you know, you just kind of get in there and you keep rolling. It's very hard to stop. It's like, well, just one more raid. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. I hope it helped. If it did and you enjoyed the video, make sure you dab on that like button, yeet that subscribe button, turn notifications on, and come see me in another one. Yeet.